AU Small Finance Bank, we know that, Warburg Pincus, they hit a home run with this one. And I think 15 days ago, Pankaj did a story that they sold 5% stake, but now you got fresh update that as to where the 10% stake has been sold.
Well, that's correct, Nikunj. 12th of June is when July is when Pankaj broke this story, and the appetite is so strong. I spoke with two bankers. The key banker was Axis, but Motilal also, our sources say, was the banker. And the book actually closed in almost 10 minutes. So it's nothing less. It's a 20,000 crore MCAP company. 1,800 crore worth of share got sold just like within minutes. And earlier also we saw big appetite coming in, and the banking sources are saying that domestic mutual funds are very keen to hike stake, and that's why the book was pre-sold. And guess what? The discount, usually very big block deals actually happen at a deep discount. Look at the indicative price already in the green. So one of the rare instances when after the big block the stock is actually indicating upward move than sharp downticks. That's the kind of response we are told that bankers actually saw from domestic institutional funds who wanted to hike stake in this big block deal, which has just happened right now.
Sanjay Agarwal now joins us. He's with AU Financial. Sanjay, can you confirm to us that the block deal which has happened has got nothing to do with promoters? It is just a private equity investor who's exited his big investment in AU Small Finance?
No, so Nikunj, hi, because it's nothing to do with promoters. I have my own stake intact, but Warburg has to come down below 10% as per RBI regulation. So, and that deadline was around September end. So he has sold his 5% to maybe one of the most very well-known investors in the field.
And who would they be, Sanjay?
So that I do not know. There were not many people who were in the race to take the stake. So that I think will come out by the end of the day.
Sanjay, since Warburg had a very large stake at inception level in AU Small Finance Bank, I'm sure they also must be having a board representation. So what happens to their board representations and other key, board seats?
No, so I think that we need to discuss at board level, Nikunj, and so they had one board seat, and which was because they were having around 15% stake. But I think Warburg is one of the most respected and well-known name in the circle. So we actually enjoyed his journey with us, and we hope that will continue, and the board will take its own decision as and when it comes. Okay.
Have you had any conversations about Warburg's long-term commitment in your business, because they have 5% stake left?
No, so they are more than 5%. They must be around 8-9% now. So, and they are with us from last 8-9 years, right? So, and as I told you, they had a wonderful time with us. We really respect that institution. They are one of the fantastic investors available in India. We hope that they will continue in our journey of next 3 to 5 years.
When I speak to my friends in Warburg, they said, I wish there was no RBI guideline. We would have never sold the stake. So I understand the compulsion there. I know now how good investors, how good they've been. I mean, how much money they've made in this deal. So I'm sure they must be a very happy team today. But Sanjay, my next question to you would be, is that the Warburg overhang was limiting the stock price appreciation. But now that the overhang is over, will you be out in the market to raise capital very soon?
No. So because we already raised money from Temasek June end, and we have done a commitment of around 1,000 crores. So that money has already come in the bank, 50% money, right? So we don't think that we'll be raising any capital for next 18 months. So there's no point in going to market and raise money.
Okay, but what is the total capital on the books right now?
So it's around, at June end, we have declared around 2,800 crores. So that's our capital size.
Would that suffice before you look at another fundraising option?
So not now, maybe not for next 18 months.
Okay, Sanjay, we'll leave it at that. Good speaking with you. Thanks so much for taking the time out and having that quick chat. As Warburg will continue to hold that residual 8 to 9% stake post today's sale as well. But yeah, today they've exited a massive chunk, but that's only to meet the RBI regulations.